Hi, this is Michael Rony Mullick, and you're watching the pre-market show. So let us look at how the markets are trading today. And we know it's a holiday in the US, so US markets will be closed today. So the impact of the US markets will be felt in the Indian markets and the global markets only on Wednesday. So right now we can say the market will be consolidating in a close range because if there is no news from US front, so the markets are not going to react that much unless and until there is some strong local cues. So talking about the markets right now, we see that the Asian markets have opened lower. So last week we saw that on Friday's trading session, the US markets closed mixed. Some were on slightly in the green, some was in the negative, but overall the markets were flat to positive in the US. And then on Saturday, the news of the cryptocurrency fall came, and the markets were not looking good. So cryptocurrencies have recovered from there slightly, but the Asian markets today opened lower, and that is uh, something concerning because let us look at the things. Let me pull up the chart of SGX Nifty. So SGX Nifty is currently at 15,300, so which is indicating almost a flat opening for our markets. Because if you see the SGX Nifty, it opened at 15,400, and then there was a complete sell-off in the markets, and it touched a low of 15,230, and from there it is recovering with strong green candles right now as we speak. So that is something good to see in the markets. So that is SGX Nifty. It is going up and down and very volatile right now. The reason being the Asian markets. When I say it is mostly the Japanese market and the Korean market that is down, and that is dragging the markets even further, because you can see this is the chart of Nikkei. This is the Japanese market. You can see it's a complete downfall from 5:30 a.m. when the markets open. It's falling continuously. And next, the Korean market, same thing, it has fallen 2%. So from where it opened, you can see it's a continuous fall happening in the Korean markets as well. Korean markets down 2%, Japanese market up. The Japanese market also down 1.65%. The Hang Seng is slightly up, so it opened with a gap down. Now it has broken the day's high, and it is trying to move up, taking resistance around yesterday's closing prices. So that is good to see in the Hong Kong markets. It has almost recovered your entire losses. It is trading 0.02% in the green. And coming to Chinese market, China market is also doing well. It is also trying to move up. It is up 0.38% right now. So Chinese market are down, but is up, but the Japanese market and Korean markets are strong, are not strong. So Chinese up, Japanese, Korean down. So that is the current market situation. That is why we are seeing the SGX Nifty is showing a mixed reaction. Now let us look at the US futures right now. So US futures, you can see it is reacting to the Asian markets. US futures, although it was strongly in the green yesterday, but now it is has slightly come down. The S&P 500 is at 0.08% in the green, and Nasdaq, it was up 1.4%, 1.5% yesterday, but now it is slightly down. It is at 0.3% up. So slight sell-off in Nasdaq as well. And Dow Jones is it was negative yesterday. It is still negative, but almost slightly negative is what we can see. So nothing major from the US, the Asian front. So that is why SGX Nifty is opening, is indicating a almost flat opening. So let us see where our markets open today. Talking about the commodities and currencies. So the dollar index is at 104.45 is what we see. So dollar index, there's not much movement in the dollar index for the last time. During the weekend is what we see. USD INR remain weak. It is at 77.9. Crude oil prices have come down slightly, so it's at $109. So that is again good to see. Crude oil prices coming down, that can help the markets, but this will have an adverse impact on Reliance. So let us see how Reliance prices react today, because it is a heavyweight stock in the Nifty 50 index, and the crude oil prices coming down is not going to help the stocks, but other companies will be benefited from the lowering of crude oil. So it would be nice to see how the markets react today. The gold prices are slightly picking up, nothing great over there, but it should pick up if the markets are expecting a panic sell off in the coming days. So gold prices up 0.2 percentage, very, very slightly. Now coming to the cryptocurrency market, let us see what is happening there. So cryptocurrency is very, very volatile. So we have seen the markets being sold off, and then yesterday it recovered completely. Again, it is trying to fall. So yesterday it was above 20,000. Now it is again below 20,000. And Ethereum, same thing. Ethereum also yesterday, the day before yesterday, it became 3 digits. It closed at $880. Then it shot up to almost $1,150. Now it is again close to $1,000. So cryptocurrency very, very volatile, and this volatility is going to impact the other asset classes, as we have discussed well in the week ahead show yesterday. So watch it if you haven't already. Talking about our markets, Nifty, I've told you now the range is it's going to trade in a wide range. So nothing specific over here. 15,670, as we have said previously. So 670 to 700. So on the upside, 15,700 is something to watch out for, and on the downside, 15,000 is what you're going to watch out for in case of Nifty. So this is the range that you can expect in Nifty on the up and the downside. Either of this is broken, then we will turn bearish or bullish. So that is the range for Nifty, and right now it seems that the markets will remain in this range because, as I told you, the US markets are closed for the next few days. So no major reactions coming from there. So the markets can remain flat, but again, depending on the local cues or any other developments, the markets can move. So keep an eye out on this and trade cautiously. Bank Nifty, it has 33,500 as a first resistance. So that is, we have to see that if that is broken, 34,000 will act as a major resistance level for Bank Nifty. And on the downside, 32,000 seems like a very, very strong support for Bank Nifty because it had bounced multiple times from this level. So if this is broken, 32,000 on the downside, you can expect the markets to fall to 30,500, close to that level. So that is Bank Nifty for you. So things as it stands, Bank Nifty looks slightly stronger because yesterday, the Friday session, it ended slightly in the green. It was up 0.4 percentage, but Nifty was down. So Bank Nifty was actually outperforming Nifty for the last few days, and then the IT stocks will be in focus because the Nasdaq index yesterday, I told you it was it closed in the green, and it is still trading slightly in the green today. So IT index can recover because it had fallen almost 1.5 percentage on Friday. So let us see how the IT stocks react, how much recovery we can expect in the IT stocks. And then I told you Reliance. So banking, IT, Reliance, these are the three main sectors or stocks that will be moving the market. So keep an eye out on those. Expecting a slightly consolidating market today, but obviously with huge volatility because the way FIIs are selling yesterday, they have already sold for almost 7,000 crore, now more than 1 billion. So with that kind of selling, people, it is bound to make the markets jittery, and especially towards the second half, they're coming and selling in massive quantities. So every time the market is trying to move up, they come and sell into the markets and bring the markets even lower. So that is what is happening. That's been the theme for the last many months in the market, and so be cautious, and hopefully you will be on the right side of the trade. So that is all for this pre-market show. Nothing much has been discussed because in the yesterday's weekend show we have discussed everything at length. So please watch it if you haven't already. And let's see how the markets open in India, how it how the things go around, and if there's any news and all those things. That will be discussed at tonight's post-market show at 11:15 p.m. at night. So until then, have a good day and thank you for watching.